Hi everybody, my name is Nguyen, and today I'm gonna talk about the religions in Asia. I know there's a lot of religions in Asia. First, in my presentation today, I just talk three specifically about three religions that it's been really impressive in my life. The first one is Hinduism, the second one is the Buddhism, and the last one is Confucianism. So before I talk about the differences between them, I'm gonna share with you guys some similarities. Not only three of religions I present today is have the same one, but like I think that all of the other religions in Asia is have the same common thing that they share. A popular belief in religious claim, believing in the same God or the same God or anything that you do, you know, um, they have the common secret text with a specific lesson and rules to teach people how to live correctly. To me, I believe everyone, like who believes in anything and believes in anyone, they will and they want to worship that person, that God in their home. I think those are common things that everybody does. Let's move on to the differences. First of all, we talk about the Hinduism origins. Hinduism is the given name to a family of religions and cultures that begin with the flourish in India. The location of India, surrounded by the mountain of the Pakistan and the narrow corridor in the northwest, in the vicinity of the Indus, where the religion of Hinduism has thrived for centuries. Hinduism is not like many other religions. They have no founder, no strong orientation, no structure to defend, no creed to define it and stabilize its beliefs. Hinduism unites worship of many gods with a belief in a single divine reality. They are not a unifying religion, it's more like a family of beliefs. Next, we talk about God of Hinduism. They believe the belief in a single divinity or supreme God that is present in everything. Each soul is individual and also a part of that divinity. Believe in other gods who are its best of that supreme divinity. So the major gods, for example, is Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the preserver, and Shiva is a destroyer. Let's move on to the next slide. So now we talk about the basic belief. For many Hindus, religion is a matter. They care more about what you do than what you believe. Believes that every soul is trapped into a circle of life, which is like a circle of birth, and then you dead, and then you rebirth. The ultimate aim is escape from the circle altogether. Like we live this life and this world is just like a little part of training process. Anyway, like Hindus believes the universe doesn't have a beginning or an end. It's like a circle button, like when it's end, it will start begin again. There are also have four legitimate goals in life, which is as known as the Guru Shadhas in Hinduism. It's like the Dharma is like which mean approve, create, living. Artha, the pursuit of material gain by lawful means. Karma, the light of the senses. Moksha, release the rebirth. So each Hindu have four daily duties. So first they do reverse the deities, and then they respect the ancestors, and they respect all the beings and treat people well, honor all the humankind, people around them. So when you talk to Hinduism, I think you have to mention about the samsara. Samsara is mean like eternal circle of birth and rebirth. When you rebirth, it means like you're gonna have the karma. So karma is which means like a goodness and the badness of what you did in your past life, and it depends on that you're gonna receive. And when you reborn, it's called reincarnation. It depends on what you did on your past life, turn into any form. If you did a good thing, you're gonna have a better life. If you did bad things, you're gonna have the worst life in your future life. Even like you eat like animal stuff, the next life, you're gonna turn into a form of an animal, a tree or something. Like it depends on your soul is good or bad in the past life. In addition, the ultimate aim of Hindus is liberation. So next we move on to secret text of Hinduism. So Hinduism does not have any scripture, is regarded as a uniquely authoritative. But the primary secret text of Hinduism is Vedas, sacred hymns said to have existed forever. Second is Upanishads, is like a mystical words, Brahmins, ritual ritual instructions, and Bhagavad Gita sets out in story form for proper way to behavior and think. So, to go to the liberation, you have to go through knowledge, through love, and through work, and lastly through experimentation. So it's really important. So they have all everything in just like secrets. So last but not least, we talk about the rituals of Hinduism. Hindus worship at home. They do a festival. They outside on the street, lake, and have a shrine there. Okay. Second of all, we talk about the Buddhism. So Buddhism, I think, in my perspective, is like the most popular religion in Asia, especially in China. But the origin Buddhism in India. Yeah. So the founder of Buddhism were Siddhartha Gautama, who lived in India from 563 to 483 BC. Like he came to be called the Buddha, which means awakened one, after he experienced a profound realization of the nature of life, death, and existence. In English, the Buddha was said to be enlightened, even though in Sanskrit it is body awakened, which means awakened. Let's talk about God in Buddhism. So Buddhism is like has no omnipotent creator God who exists apart from this and any other universe. Belief in a god of that kind is not a part of Buddhism. So the basic in Buddhism is have like is based on the Buddha's Four Noble Truths. First of all, life is inevitable suffering. Second one, there is a curse to our suffering. Thirdly, an end to suffering. And four, the end to suffering is contained in the eightfold path. Talking about Hinduism, you need to mention like you need to care about samsara thing. And if you talk about the Buddhism, the one thing you need to mention and is dukkha. Dukkha is the first of the Four Noble lies is suffering. It is one of the three marks of conditioned existence. It is a part of the Buddha's analysis of human condition, which a generally translate as the unsatisfactoriness. There are three different levels of dukkha. First, the original suffering, which include birth, death, grief, physical pain, mental guilt, not getting what we want, and the limit of human existence are dukkha. Life is a circle, a birth and death. Um, a birth soul still remain. It is reborn, an animal or human, heaven or hell, all depend on the karma, which means that the thing that you did in your past life. Dukkha is caused by craving or attachment to impermanent things. Enlightenment can be reached by follow the eightfold path. As I told you guys, every region had their secret test to pass life to life, generation to generations. So in Buddha, they have secret tests too. The Buddhist holy book is called Tripitaka. It contains all of the Buddha's teaching. Buddhists do not worship a god, but rather Buddha, because they are thankful for what he teach, what he tell, what he read, for everyone in the book to become more enlightened, to have a better life, teach people how to be gentle, kindness with everyone around them, treat people the way they want to be treated. You know, yeah, it's like all the region they have the same um purpose to lead everyone to go in the good way. So in the Buddhism, they have a lot of like statues of Buddha in Asian, like it have a lot of different size, form through Asia, because of the idea of anyone can reincarnate in any form in this life because of like it impact from the past life. So Buddhists encourage to respect everyone, everything in life. Let's move on to the last one. Confucianism is kind of like it's. I think it's not really popular, but to me it's kind of like it's kind of sound interesting. Do more research about it more. So the origins from China. Confucius, who is the master and is more correctly is known as the Kongju. He was the founder of a way of life, philosophy or religion named Confucianism. He lived from 551 to 479 BC. He lived time of turmoil and help people to have a better life. And there is no worship of God, but sometimes it make people confused. Like, oh, Confucianism is just it is a real religion, or it's just like a so-called religion, but it can be casually coexist with many regions. So I think it's really interesting. Like, it's not really like clearly about and make people like always like wondering is it like a real religion, but it's also some people or me like it's good. Like if you believe in Confucianism, you it still teach us how to live a good life, how to have a better life, and treat people well, and be nice with everyone around us. So it's just a good thing. It's not really like make any bad thing happen to the world, to everyone. So I think it's really good. Let's talk about the basic beliefs. Basic beliefs in Confucianism. Cultivation of virtue is the central tenet. Li stand for ritual. It means ritual. It have the original meaning to mean like sacrifice. This refer to proper behavior and following rituals. Siao, which means feel pity. Um, and this was considered among the greatest of virtues and had to show toward both the living and the dead. Zong is mean loyalty, referring to the relationship between the ruler and the minister. Rent, humanist. It teaches us like treat people well the way you want to be treated. If you don't want that happen to you, so don't do that to the other people. Just treat like the thing that you want to, and, mm, and to do with the other people. And lastly, Junzi, the perfect changeman. Those that cultivate themselves morally and follow the prescriptions. So, especially in Confucianism, they have social order. They have to follow the order. So, um, Confucianism envisions the grand harmony among human relationships, and this vision is emphasized by the doctrine of the five constant relationships. First, a parent and child. Second, husband and wife. Thirdly, faith between friends. Four, precedence of old over the young. Lastly, a ruler and the subject. But also, Confucianism believes in selfhood, the selfhood in Confucianism. They believe that the family is focused in the primary feel to one's elder, to act in a way suitable for a son or daughter. That's one relationship with family member is defined by respecting and being patient to the other people who is older than you. Um, you know, it's it mean like you will build um, strong family bond in the whole family relationship. So yeah, and nation in Confucianism also believe the government should offer their best in ensuring the happiness of the people and the ongoing improvement the society. In short, like intelligent government. Heaven, through Confucianism, also believe in heaven too. Yeah, Confucius himself believed heavens as a virtual fact of reality. And to me, yeah, I believe in heaven and hell too. And sometimes I think like when you're dead, if you do a good thing, you go into the heaven, and for your next life, you're gonna get a good life. And if you do a bad thing in this life now you're living, you're gonna go to the hell, and maybe you're gonna turn in something, any form for your next life, and you have to take that karma because you already did a bad thing in your past life. Next, we move on to the secret text. You know, is Confucianism is have the teaching of the Confucius are contained in the Analect. You can see in the picture like a Analect. It is the collection of his saying as remember and recorded by his student, write it again by his students. And this book is a compilation of the pieces of conversation, question and answer in the real life, and a slice of Confucius life. So they record it, they remember, they write it again, and it's past life to life. And there is no account of a coherent system of thought. The action is a manual of divination for those seeking guidance. I think um, every regions in this world, not only in Asia, but the other region outside Asia, they all um, had the thought and have a see, have a thing like lead people to have a better life, teach people how to live kindly, respect each other, you know, they all like want to share their common culture and different language, ritual, traditional beliefs, holiday foods, everything, and these characteristics have been a part of their community for generation to generation to generation. um, it's gonna be like grow more and more, um, yeah, year by year. From this people, you know, you believe, I think like if you believe in something good or something like who you really believe, in any god, in any form, you I think like just same to me. Like I will respect it. I will like worship it at my home, and you know every day, every night before I go to bed, I praying, and I wish I have good luck. Um, always have best best things happen to my life when I wake up. I'm thankful God like every day before I eat. Um, I before I go to sleep, before I woke up, I have to do those things and be thankful and grateful for everything that they, um, the holy um, things that happen, every God, every I'm really expressed like my every God, every religion. I really do, and I like because I think it's just all the best. Like n- no religion is make uh, make or like create bad people, lead them to be bad. Mm, I really do appreciate um, everything happened. Like uh, actually I'm not Buddhism or Hinduism or like Confucianism, but like I am a Catholic. Yeah, but my mom, like she is the Buddhist. So since I was young until now, I always go to the temple and pray with her, you know, praying, hope everything good happen to me in my life, and thankful for like I able to wake up every day to do whatever I want, and catch my dreams. So I think it would be the best if you believe in something and it turned out you good, and keep praying and everything good will happen to you. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video.